Well, here we go, hitting the bees. And if you're wondering why my voice is down a bit, it's because everybody's still asleep in the house. But I need to get on with this because I keep pausing so I don't wake people up, and it's getting me nowhere. So sod everybody else, we're going to do this. Now the bees, there's quite a few. Let's just get it done, shall we? Firstly, Bee Girl. Never even watched that one. Let me get my water out of the way. You ain't gonna believe how many piles there are. Babadook. A lot of people like that, but I was very disappointed. Bubble. Yet to watch, but I heard good things. Baby Driver. Yeah, it's another one that's been sullied by Kevin Spacey, but not a bad film, has to be said. Baby Mama, never actually seen that one yet. Babylon AD, caught a bit of it on TV, and anyway, it's Vin Diesel, so I'm going to get it, aren't I? Bring the mic over to you, hopefully hear me. Bachelorette. I like Isla Fisher, but, you know, have not watched yet. Back to the Future trilogy. Of course you're going to have it normal. Yes, I've got a steelbook now, but you got to keep the classics, haven't you? The backup plan. The horrible rental copies logo at the top there. Bad Blood. Now the bit of Sean Bean, you know I won't be allowed to get rid of that one. Bad Boys 1 and 2. Brilliant package. And of course Bad Boys for Life. I've got to get those in 4K as well, I think. Bad Day, never seen that one yet. Bad Education movie, my daughter loves this. I'm not the biggest fan of Jack, but you know, it works. The crap version of Bad Lieutenant, man, I want to get my hands on the Harvey Keitel version of that. Bad Mums, and then the Bad Mums Christmas one as well. Bad Neighbours, another one that's rental. I've got to get rid of the rental copies in my collection. I hate them. Bad Neighbours 2. I quite like them. I think I've got a couple of Bad Neighbours that I'll give away in the competition actually. Bad Santa, my missus loves that. And Bad Santa 2. Man, that kid's so freaky. Him. Such a freak. Then we have Bad Teacher. It's weird how Cameron Diaz doesn't even make films anymore. Bad Words. This is so funny. So funny. Like, you ain't got a filter. It's really funny. Badge of Fury. Bear in mind, the German version is Badges of Fury, so I thought it was like a sequel, but it's the same bloody film. I'll keep both. Bait. Very cool shark film. How they can make it sharks attacking people in a supermarket is beyond me, but it worked. It actually worked. You're not a man if you haven't got Bambi in your collection, I'll tell you that right now. You're a bit less of a man if you've got Bambi too, though. Bangkok Bound. There was a few of these type of films around a couple of years back. Seems everyone's going for it. As in, there you go, Bangkok Dangerous. Then we have The Bank Job. Actually, a very good film. I have this, I think. Do I have it steelbook? I don't think I do actually. I think I might be thinking of The Mechanic. Let me get this first pile out of the way, otherwise my face is just going to be covered. You know, I'm so short I'm going to drop some. Next, Baraka. Haven't watched this one yet. Looks a bit weird. Barbarossa Seas Lord. You'll see this on the Horror Channel and all that type of stuff. Less said about that one the better. Barely Lethal. Samuel Jackson, so I'm going to buy it, but oh, he must have been paying a bill to make that film. Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon. Quite a classic apparently. And then we have Baseline, another London gangster. basement with Danny Dyer, so you know won't be able to get rid of him. The classic that is Basic Instinct. I love the soundtrack. It's called Blue by Latour. That's the music from the actual nightclub. Awesome. Basil the Great Mouse Detective. Fucking love that. Season 1 of Bates Motel. I want to pick up a couple more before starting to watch that, but I'm hearing good things about it actually. Then we have Batman. Can't not have that one. Batman Returns. Batman Forever. Wouldn't matter if I lost that one, I suppose. Batman and Robin. Batman Begins, awesome. Batman the Killing Joke. If you're wondering where the other Batmans are, I obviously have them Steelbook. Batman Gotham Knight. Batman Assault on Arkham. Batman The Dark Knight Returns. And Returns Part 2 as well. Come on now. This is the Ultimate Edition of Batman vs Superman. I actually do like that film. We have The Battle. Love this. Battle Los Angeles. I do own that as a steelbook. Battle of Wits. This is like from the Sin Asia kind of guys. This isn't Sin Asia, but I mean I love those type of films. It's just amazing. Battleground. Here's Rutger Hauer, isn't it? Yeah. Rest in peace, mate. Battle Recon: The Call of Duty. Quite visceral, that one. Then of course Battleship, which I do own 4K and Steelbook as well. And there's the 4K, of course. And then we have Season 2 of Battlestar Galactica. I managed to get the first one yet. It's 2 parts to that series. Then we have Season 3. We've got to tidy up and get Series 1 really, haven't I? Obviously there's 2 discs to that series as well. And The Bay, which I do own, I think I own the Steelbook as well, but very weird film, that one. Alright, should we see if I can get another part on the table without dropping everything? Ooh. You would not believe the balancing act I'm doing with all this. God, that looks so dodgy. Let's carry on. Baywatch. I actually thought it was funny. Be Kind Rewind. Haven't actually watched that one yet. You gotta have a bit of Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's Holiday is so funny. And Mr. Bean the movie. The Beast Within. Beastly. Beasts of the Southern Wild. You gotta admit, film's desperate when it put all its plaudits from the press right across the front of it more than it does the title. Beautiful Creatures. Beautiful Lies. Awesome classic Beauty and the Beast. I have got it on pre-order for 4K when they come out next month. And the live action version of Beauty and the Beast. Becoming Jane. Bedtime Stories. That's the only Adam Sandler film I've never watched. Maybe The Cobbler. Bee Gees, One Night Only. Nothing wrong with the Bee Gees. B-Movie. There's a classic. And Before I Go to Sleep. Just tidy up the pile and carry on. Before the Devil Knows You're Dead. Begin Again. I do like the romantic ones, it's got to be said. Beginners. Not bad, eh? Christopher Plummer, he's just recently passed as well. Fucking CX stickers. The Beguiled. Bit of Clint Eastwood, obviously a classic. I love Gene Hackman. Behind Enemy Lines. Behind the Candelabra. You may be a bit antsy about watching something like this, but it is so bloody funny. Michael Douglas, perfect person to have played it. Honestly, it's a really funny film. Being AP is just a horse racing documentary. It cost me like a penny near enough. Being Flynn, anything De Niro. Series 1 of Being Human. These are ones I'm definitely lacking on. I've got Series 1, Series 2 and Series 3, but I haven't even started watching those yet. And Bellamy. A Belfast Story. Cole Meany's a cool actor, man. The Balco Experiment. That's a classic. And one more, we have Bell. Right, can you get it on there without crashing? Get over there. And over there. Oh, don't fall, you bastard. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Oh God, you know this is going to end in a big nightmare. The Balstone Fox. Very cool. Ben Collins, stunt driver. Let his legendariness go to his head, didn't he? The remake of Ben-Hur. Yeah. I did have the Heston Ben-Hur, but I sold it because I got a good price for it. Beneath the Dark. I've got to get my horror collection up. Beowulf. Awesome that is. Not so good, Beowulf and Grendel. Best Laid Plans. More London stuff there. The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. I do own that as a steelbook. I got sent this by one of my viewers. The Best of 4K. Yeah, I thought, yeah, why not? Just highlights the good stuff, really. The Best of Me. Better Call Saul. Haven't watched any of these yet. Gotta get around to that. Beverly Hills Cop trilogy. Feckin' awesome. Why they didn't do that with a 4K? Why didn't do all three of them? It wouldn't cost you much more. Yeah. Beverly Hills Cop. Beyond a Reasonable Doubt. Very cool film. Very tense. Beyond Skyline. Yeah, a bit sceptical about that one, especially with the third one coming out. Beyond the Trial Line, another documentary. Got to get those, really. Roald Dahl's a BFG. Classic. And quite frankly, I was amazed by just how good this was. BFG live action, well, CGI live action, all that crap. One of Tom Hanks' best, Big. This is coming out in a couple of weeks, I think, for about $12.99. But this is the German version of Bigfoot and the Hendersons, also known as Harry and the Hendersons. Brilliantly done film. Then we have Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11. I'm yet to pick up Series 12 because I'm not going to be... honestly, if I paid full price for that, I think I'd feel like I've been mugged. Simple reason, that's all. Right, let's get this pile over here. Oh my god. Ooh. This is a good film. The Big Blue. Luke Besson just kicks ass. Big Country. Recent pickup. Gregory Peck, he can't do no wrong. The Big Easy Express. Not watched that one yet, but it is a classic anyway. Big Eyes. Another one I haven't watched yet. Leslie Nielsen, oh man. Big Fat Important Movie. Cheesy as hell. Big Game. Bit disappointed with that. It's okay, but most of the good bits are in the advert. Big Hero 6. Oh god. My mate Jamie Powell's got the steelbook for sale. Beautiful steelbook, but I can't justify 20 quid to someone like that. But amazing, brilliant, awesome film. Awesome film. Classic Mark Wahlberg. This one went under the radar at the start really, but it is an awesome film. Highly recommend it. The Big Lebowski, we all know that's a classic. Would love to have the bowling ball 4K of that. Big Miracle. Big Mama's House. Big Mama's House 2. And Big Mama's House 3. The Big Short. If you want to see all these billionaires fuck up the world, watch that awesome film. The Big Sick. Big Trouble in Little China. I mean, this is like 8 to 12 quid most places. I managed to get it for like 5 quid from Australia. Yeah, I'm not going to say no to that, am I? The Big Wedding. Another rental copy. Billy Lipton's long half time walk. 4K, this is supposed to be a beautiful picture, but I haven't found it cheap yet. Billy Madison, one of Adam Sandler's disappointing ones, I think. Billy Connolly, I want to collect all his stand-up that's available on Blu-ray, because obviously he's not going to last much longer. He knows he's dying, but there you go. Billy Elliot. Unfortunately, I have not watched that one yet. Birdman. Awesome film. Wish that wasn't a rental copy though. Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. How can you say no to Hitchcock? Birds of Prey. I never went for the 4K in this. I'm not going to overpay for this. I like the film, but the women fighting sucks ass in that film. Birth of a Nation. Blick. Don't even have a clue about that one. There's a classic for you, Black Beauty. Another one I can't get rid of, Sean Bean, Black Death. Sure he dies in it somewhere. Black Eagle, Shogasugi and Van Damme. Now that's from my teenagehood, as it were. Let's put a couple more and we'll move the pile. Blackfish, it's actually a documentary. Black Klansman, heard good things but yet to watch. And we'll finish off with the first series of Blacklist, which is supposed to be awesome. I need to catch up on these, definitely. Right, wish me luck, guys. This one's a bit top heavy. Oh shit. Not even halfway through, by the way. Come on now. Go in there nicely, thank you. And next, Black Hawk Down. I want to get that 4K. This is such a visceral film, it's awesome. Black Mass. I've got to admit I was impressed. I was impressed by that one. Black Rock, another one I ain't watched. Black Sea with Jude Law. And fucking CX stickers again. Black Sheep. Black Sheep. Zombie Sheep, guys. Zombie Sheep. Awesome. Natalie Portman, I mean, she's one of my favourite actresses anyway, but Black Swan, very good. And we have Black Hat. Right, let's just tidy that pile, and it should be... should be this pile next, I think. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Get mixed up there. There are so many versions of this release. I just went for a simple special edition with 2 discs in. I'm not going to go with 4K steelbook, wipe your ass digibook, you know. But then again, I did get the sequel as well. The remake for Blair Witch, and then the original. I was one of the first 200 people in the country to see this. Got interviewed for the paper and everything. Rutger Hauer in Blast. If you want to kill me, put the campfire scene on, and if you don't know what the campfire scene is, you haven't lived. I literally die laughing every time, and I can't breathe. Bleed for this, very good boxing film. Blended, I really ain't sure about even watching that one. Kermit's Ghost sent me Blind Fury. Oh, what a film! I love Rutger Hauer's awesome in that. The Blind Side, supposed to be very emotional, that film, but I've not watched it yet. Can't say no to a bit of Statham. Blitz. Blockers. Yeah, if you want to see John Cena with a pipe up his ass. Blood. Blood Alley. Yeah. Seagal. Blood and Blown. It's Michael J. White, isn't it? Yeah. Blood Creek. Henry Cavill, but I haven't actually watched that one yet. Bit of DiCaprio with Blood Diamond there. Bloodfather. Cool film actually. Yeah, it looks like he made it in a spare afternoon, but you know, it's still a good film. Blood Island. I cannot find this on any listing. I got it off a German website for really cheap, but it's not on Blu-ray.com. It's weird. Blood of Redemption. I don't know. Vin Diesel. Not Vin Diesel, is it? It's Vinnie Jones and Dolph Lundgren. Then you throw Billy Zane in, and you're like, I'm not too sure now. Blood Out. Recently picked up the steelbook for that one. One more with Pilot Up. Bloodshot. I haven't actually watched this yet. I've called it like twice on Sky and fell asleep, so I'm not too sure about it. But it's Vin Diesel, so I'll always give it a chance. Oh, crikey, come on, come on. You sitting there? Blood Rain 2. Blood Sports Supreme Champion. This cost me like £1, but yeah, can you say dodgy rip-off? Yeah, that's a dodgy rip-off. We have Bloodstorm. Nothing like a bit of Nazi and the zombie shit. Blood the Last Vampire. Blood Tie. There's a lot of blood around here. Blue Crush 2. Still looking for the first one. Paul Walker's in the first one. Blue in the Face. Bit of Harvey Keitel. Blue Jasmine. The Blue Man Group. I like them. I mean, I do like them. I mean, samey, yeah, but I like them. Blue Valentine. Oh yes, Blues Brothers. You can't not have that. Blunt Force Trauma. Boardwalk Empire. Series 2. And Series 3 with a smash to shit case I've got to sort out. The Boat That Rocked. Yeah, another nice British one there. Bokar the Real Godfather. Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet, but it looks weird. And Body of Lies. What a bloody film that is. Amazing. Bodyguard, an absolute classic. Is this out in 4K anywhere? Because it needs a 4K release so much. Bohemian Rhapsody. I know Sacha Baron Cohen was supposed to play that, but he pulled out. But man, they could not have got a better replacement. Rami Malek, bloody hell, mate, you're amazing in that. I like Bolt. Everyone else I know hates Bolt. I like Bolt. Bonded by Blood. And then Bonded by Blood 2. The Book of Eli. Like I say, Denzel, you can't do anything wrong. Book of Life. Actually, I was quite surprised by how good the animation was on that. The Book Thief. Definitely haven't watched that one. Crash. Borat. Borg versus McEnroe. Yeah, there's Shia LaBeouf, by the way. Then we have Born to Fight. Steve Austin making his beer money there, I think, more than anything. Just going to put this one over there. Believe it or not, we still have 3 piles to go. Born to Raise Hell. Yeah, Born to Raise People's Blood Pressure when they know they've bought this fucking film, they'll like it. Boss Baby. Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And there's a sequel coming as well. Yeah. The Bouncer. Van Damme paying the bills, but not a bad film. Bound. Christopher Walken, man, he looks fucked up in that. The Bounty Hunter, quite funny actually. Then we have Bounty Killer. Yeah, that's as cheap as it looks. Awesome. Born Identity. Then I have the Heroes version of the Born Identity. Born Supremacy. Then I have the Heroes version of Born Supremacy. Born Ultimatum. You know what I'm going to say next, don't you? I have the Heroes version of Born Ultimatum, and we have the Born Legacy, and that never had one, so the box. Not too bad a film, but it's pity that's one of the last ones she made. Box Trolls, awesome film, loved it. Still got the 3D because I can't actually find it without 3D, which is weird. The Boy, still got to pick up the second one. Was it The Boy 2 Brahms or something? Well, I haven't picked that one up, found it cheap yet. Boy in Striped Pyjamas, yeah, this will get you in the heart. The Boy Next Door, yeah, Lopez, Give It Up. Boyhood. Try and find the making of that, because you wouldn't believe what, I mean, the years of that went into that film is amazing. Come on then. Stephen Dorff, don't hardly hear of him anymore, do you? If you're wondering who he is, it's the one. He was the bad guy in Blade, wasn't he? Bram Stoker's Dracula and more CX fucking stickers. Brave, awesome film. Supposed to be a sequel to that coming, I think. Jodie Foster, the Brave one, yeah, I like that one. She kicks some ass in that. Braveheart, awesome. I like the cover for that one as well. The Breadwinner, lots of people picked this up recently. It's been in the pound shops as well. The classic that is The Breakfast Club. Breaking and Entering. Breaking Bad. I can't believe I haven't watched any Breaking Bad yet. And you got, obviously you got the series 2, and the series 3, yeah, series 4, series 5, and then the final season as well. Right, put you over there. Don't you move. Don't you move. Which way around are these? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I got them the right way around. Last two piles. Breathe. Breezy. Oh, I love Bruce's Millions. What a film. Brilliant film. There's talk of a remake of that as well. Brick Mansions. German Steelbook's going cheap for that on Amazon right now. Bridal Wars, yeah, be a cold day and how I want to watch that one, but it is got Anne Hathaway. Bridesmaids, absolute classic, shitting in the sink, love it. The Bridge, there's a couple of series of this, isn't there? So I've got to catch up on all that. Bridge of Spies, awesome. Sucky, shitty, sucky, what a pile of shit. Bridge Too Far, classic. Bridget Jones' Diary, yeah, not watched it. Yeah, Edge of Reason, not watched it. Yeah, and Baby, not watched it. Got that at a charity shop for like £2. Brief Encounter, a classic. Brighton Rock, has to be said, classic. Broadchurch, has to be said, I can't really watch these because I'm a person that, if I see a bloke hit a woman, I'll kick the fuck out of the bloke. I hear about blokes being called a kid, I want to tear their heads off, you know. So this kind of murder and shit and that, it gets to me, and I just like, you know. So I can't watch this shit because it winds me up. Brokeback Mountain, just a pain in the arse. Broken Arrow, classic. Cheesy as fuck, but classic. Broken City, another cool one. Bronson, yes, I wish I'd never sold the steelbook of that. The artwork on the steelbook for that is amazing. Brooklyn, Brooklyn's Finest. Brother Bear, cutesy that one is. It's all about brotherly love. And we're down to the last pile, guys. We're just about to hit half an hour. You know what I mean? Brotherhood. This is part of that trilogy where it's kidulthood, adulthood, and brotherhood. Brothers. Haven't watched that one yet. The classic that is Bruce Almighty. Oh, I can't watch Bruno. just nuts. The Bucket List, actually a very good film. Bugs Life, another favourite animation of mine. Bugsy Malone, yes that is who exactly you think it is, it's Jodie Foster. And more of those, the reason I got this is because me and my other half were first dating and we won the World Cup as we were walking past this pub late at night. So that's got special memories for me. Bit of Traeger, you know it's good with Bullet. Bullet to the head, yes, Jason Momoa is the bad guy in this. Before his Aquaman days. Bumblebee, I've got to pick that up again in 4K, I will at some point. A bunch of amateurs, very cool. And believe it or not, yes, that is Burt Reynolds in that film. Bunny and the Ball, I'll watch that one. Bon Raccoon, you tell me. That guy looks dodgy as fuck, doesn't he really? Another classic Tom Hanks, The Burbs. I love that film. Buried, very, very claustrophobic, that one. Oh. Burke and Hare, I actually really recommend that one. That's really good. Andy Serkis is brilliant in that. So Simon Pegg, obviously. Burlesque, never watched it, but it's a film you got to have on there, really. Burn After Reading. The Burning. We're getting close. The Burning Plane. The Business. Another Danny Dyer one, so you know that's staying. The Butler. Fucking good film. Oh. The Bye Bye Man. I haven't watched that one yet. And last, and certainly not least, Byzantium. And that's just my bees. What was that, 330, something like that? Obviously we're going to hit C's next, and that's a load of that shelf there. I mean, you can, that is empty down to the bottom and the top one up there. That's just the bees. I'll get this processed as quick as I can. Apologies for the lateness of it. I've just had a really weird week. People sleeping in, so I can't make noise. My head's been mashed up, but I'm going to push through and get these done. Of course, we've got the Friday video tomorrow as well. We also have the Sunday chat as well. So I'm looking forward to all of that. Awesome. One thing I'm just going to show you guys, just as a little extra on the end. A viewer contacted me on Facebook. He goes, I saw one of your videos and you said you were looking for the other version of 10,000 BC, and I'm like, yeah, every time I go to CX or anything I can't find, I want one version which they say they got in, and it's always the other one. He sent it to me in the post for nothing. What a guy. I will also highlight this in Friday's video, but I'm so glad I now have both versions of the steelbook for 10,000 BC. Oh yes. Let's get on to the sea, shall we? See you again soon, and thanks for taking the 33 minutes to sit there with a coffee. Make sure you got coffee for C, it's just as long.